2-1 buy down. What is that? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Sharon Rosa, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe at the bottom of the page. In this week's video, I want to talk about a mortgage option for those of you that are still in the market to buy. This market, has kicked a lot of people out because of the fluctuating interest rates and because of the uncertainty with the economy. But if you need to buy or still want to buy, there are some options. A lot of the lenders are trying to come up with some more creative things. But this option has been around for a little while. It's called a 2-1 buy down. And today's market is much more amenable to this than 2 years ago or even a year ago because of what has happened in the real estate market. So nationally and in the Pittsburgh market, things have tapered or slowed regarding real estate. A couple of things are happening. Not as many homes are coming on the market because people are pulling them off the market because the buyers have slowed down, or somebody was thinking of selling and they're like, well, I have to buy then, and I'm not sure if I want to do that in this market. So that has occurred. Buyers have dropped out of the market. There's less competition. And so there aren't as many buyers for the people that have stayed on the market. The 2-1 buy down works in this climate because it asks the sellers for seller's assist, which nobody wanted to hear in the last 2.5 years because they didn't need to do it. They were getting multiple offers and seller's assist came across and they're like, okay, I'm throwing that out, because to a seller, when you ask for seller's assist, they are going to net less. But with things evening out and, the market not so heavy in the favor of the sellers, seller's assist is something that has kind of come back up. So in a 2-1 buy down, the buyer asks for seller's assist in the amount that will allow the buyer to have lower monthly payments for the first 2 years of their loan. So let me break this down for you and how that works. So let's look at a house that is a $350,000 sale price at a 740 credit score. And you have to remember, the interest rate is going to go up if your credit score is lower, and it's going to go down if your credit score is higher. So if it's at a 740 credit score and you are putting 5% down, which would be $17,500. So the interest rate for this example, which could change depending on which day you're watching this, but for our example, we're going to use 6.85. So for a $350,000 home, putting 5% down and having a 740 credit score or higher, your monthly payment, and this is P&I, is going to be $2,179. However, the first year that you make payments, you're going to be paying 4.85% instead of 6.85%. So your monthly payments are going to be $1,755. The second year that you're making payments, it'll go up a percentage point and you'll be paying at 5.85%. And so your monthly payments, again, P&I, will be $1,962. Okay, so you're asking yourself, why would the lender take 2 years and not get that money? That's not what's happening here. The lender is still getting their money. That's where the seller's assist comes in. Seller's assist that you would ask for is going to be the amount that is the difference from what you are paying when you're paying 4.85 and 5.85 for the first 2 years. So you have to look at what those monthly payments are going to be. So at the 6.85, you would be paying $2,179. Subtract $1,755, which is what your payment would be for the first year when you're paying 4.85%. That first year, it's a difference of $5,088. The second year, where you are paying 5.85%, it's a difference of $2,604. So the total that you're not paying, remember, you're not paying that 6.85%. The total that the lender would lose would be $7,692. That's what you ask for in seller's assist. So the seller is putting that money out at closing and the lender holds on to that. But basically, the lender is getting their money. They're getting that difference. And so then you ask yourself, why would a seller do this? Well, in the market right now, if a house has been sitting on the market and the seller's realizing that buyers are kind of being thrown out because of the interest rates or because of the economy, and people just are afraid to make a leap and spend that money right now, the seller might have to do something to kind of help the buyer decide that, yes, this is a good move because I can pay less for the 2 years, and then the first 2 years. And then hopefully interest rates will go down in the next 2 years, and that buyer will be able to refinance and lower the interest rates even more. If that doesn't happen, if they go up, you still have a lower rate at 6.85. If it goes up to 8%, you still have a better rate. So either way, it's kind of a no-brainer for the buyer, especially if you are worried about your monthly payments for the next 2 years. That's basically what a 2-1 buy down is. It's an option to consider. Of course, you would have to talk to your lender to find out all the fine details, right? All the small print details of how everything works. But then when you're putting your offer in, your buyer's agent has to make sure that it is understood what this seller's assist is going for and how it's helping to make this deal happen. And there might be some specific things that your real estate agent has to do, and they can work with your lender to make sure that everything's written up correctly and that the amount is correct for that. And it tends to be somewhere between 2 and 2.2% of the cost of the home, the sale price of the home. That's it for this week. I know it's a little complicated. That's why I put the numbers up. I'm better at seeing them, so that's why I put them up on the screen as I was talking about them. But absolutely, if you have any questions, and that's not the only program out there right now that's trying to help buyers get into their next home. So if you want to reach out to me, Sharon Rosa at kw.com. If you go to my website, The Berg Living, my phone number's on there. Absolutely give me a call or send me a text. It is possible right now, even though some people are a little leery about jumping into the market as it is. That's it for this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you here next Friday. Don't forget to subscribe at the bottom of the page. See you next Friday. Thanks.